Lately, there has been a lot of information and fake news in the virtual world, or better known as hoax, by a number of irresponsible people. If there is no question, netizens can easily fall prey to the hoax and even participate in spreading false information. Of course, it will be very detrimental to the victim of slander. So, how do you not get intrigued? As a report on the Kompas.com back Sunday at 8 January 2016, Chairman of the Indonesia Anti-Hoax Society, Septiaji Eko Nugroho, outlined 5 simple steps that can help identify which news is hoax and which is genuine news. Here are the explanations.
1. Be careful with provocative titles, hoax. News often uses provocative sensational titles, for example, by directly pointing the finger at certain parties. The contents can also be taken from official media news, but there are changes to create the perception that the hoax maker wants. Therefore, if you encounter news with provocative titles, you should look for references in the form of similar news from official online sites. Then compare the contents, whether they are the same or different. Just at least you as a reader can get a more balanced conclusion.
2. Pay attention to the site address. For information of time for website or including, pay attention to the URL address of the site in question. If it comes from a site that has not been verified as an official press institution, for example using a blog domain, then the information can be considered dubious. According to the Press Council record, there are around 43,000 sites in Indonesia that claim to be news portal. Of this number, less than 300 have been verified as official news sites. This means that there are at least 10,000 of sites that have the potential to spread fake news on the internet that must be watched out for.
3. Check the fact. Notice where the news comes from and who is the source. Is it from an official institution such as the KPK or the National Police? You should not be quick to believe if the information comes from activists of mass organizations, political figures, or observers. Pay attention to the balance of news sources. If there is only one source, the reader cannot get the full picture. Another thing to observe is the difference between news based on fact and opinions. Facts are events that occur with testimony and evidence, while opinions are the opinions and impression of news writers, so that they have a tendency to be subjective.
And then check the authenticity of photos. In the current era of digital technology, it is not only content in the form of text that can be manipulated, but also other content in the form of photos or videos. There are times when a fake news maker also edit photos to provoke readers. The way to check the authenticity of photos can be by using the Google search engine, namely by drag and drop to the Google image search field. The search result will present similar image found on the internet so that they can be compared.
On Facebook, there are a number of fan pages and anti-hoax discussion groups, such as the Anti-Slander, Hasud, and Hoax Forum or FAFHH, Indonesian Hoax Poster fan page, and Group Indonesian Hoaxes fan page, and Lifeboat group. In the discussion groups, netizens can also ask whether an information is a hoax or not, as well as see clarifications that have been given by others. All members can contribute so that the group functions like crowdsourcing that utilizes the power of many people. This is how to report hoax news or information.
This is how to report hoax news or information. If you encounter hoax information, then how to prevent it from being spread. Internet user can report the hoax through the facilities available in each media. For Facebook social media, use the report status feature and categorize hoax information as hate speech, harassment, rude, threatening, or other appropriate categories. If there are many complaints from netizens, usually Facebook will delete the status.
For Google, you can use the feedback feature to report sites from search results if they contain false information. Twitter has a report tweet feature to report negative tweets, as well as Instagram. Then, for internet user, you can complain negative content to the Ministry of Communication and Information by sending an email to the address aduancontent@gmail.cominfo.go.id.